Hello air signs, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. We're gonna go ahead and do your June element reading. All right, this is a general and timeless reading. Even though it has June attached to it, you know time is very fluid. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please check out my description box because it has everything you need to know about me, the services I provide, and all of that. If you are a returning air sign, welcome back. I hope you guys have been well. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for everything that you do for me, the collective. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much. All right. Now, air signs, right? We have a new deck, Who Dis? Okay. So we're going to use the tiny tarot, right? So I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I had to. My mom bought me these for my birthday. And I had to do that to y'all. I didn't do that to any other element. I just feel like we needed to laugh because it's been real, right? These are actually going to go in my oracle jar, and we're going to add those, and we're going to implement those. They've already been blessed and charged and everything. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get into this, air signs. Let's see what we have for our June reading. Let's see what energy we have. So we're going to look into an animal because you know I love my animal totems. So let's see what we have. This animal could be significant for you in June, or this could already be an animal that's significant for you, air sign. All right, let's see what we have. My air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do we have for my air signs in June, please? Animal influence are we gonna have? Thank you. So we have the deer coming out. Deer to me is divine feminine energy, so I feel like you are going to be very zebra on the bottom of the deck. I love this combo. You're feeling like you're wanting to be yourself. You're feeling like you're wanting to stand in your authenticity, right? Again, you're feeling, this is already an intuitive card, but you're feeling extra intuitive. Some of you might be feeling a little bit singled out almost. This almost looks like a target, and that's kind of how you would look through the hunters, right? So some of you might be feeling like you're a target for people, or people like to go out of their way to mess with you or make you feel some type of way. And I feel like you're learning that that's just part of being who you are. Both of these animals are highly prized. This one for its meat, this one for its skin. But how do we get the meat and how do we get the skin, air sign? We get it from their sacrifice. They're the ones that sacrifice so other people can take the spoils and can take the glory. And you might be feeling like that already, or you're already feeling, or you will be feeling like that in June, excuse me, is what I meant to say. Okay? So you have some kind of talent, skill, natural thing about you that's really everybody wants, right? Deer meat, good. I don't know if y'all had deer meat before. Venison is very good. I love venison jerky. I like venison hamburger helper. I mean, you can damn near do anything with venison and it's really good. I'm just saying, I love venison. But I might be the Native American in me, I don't know, or the country. Anyway, but with the deer and the zebra, it's like both of these animals are prized, but yet it's almost a detriment to them. It's hard being chosen, right, air sign? It's hard being unique. It's hard being different. It's hard standing out because people are either going to want to take what you have, or they're going to want to squash you because they don't want to hear you or see you. You stand out. There's something that's special about you, but it almost makes you a target, okay? And again, you might be feeling like that, but I feel like what you're getting is you're getting this kind of energy where you're just starting to embrace the fact that that's part of the journey for you. That is part of the experience for you. Unfortunately, there's always going to be somebody that's going to try to squash you because they're not comfortable in their own skin. There's always going to be somebody who takes your ideas because you have a lot of them. You have an abundance of ideas. Air signs, all of us, Libra, Aquarius, and Geminis, we're all very smart. We're all very much, creative in our own ways, and some, have their strong suits and other, but I feel like we're all very brilliant in our own ways. All of us air signs, okay? So people are always going to try to take our ideas, or, something that is, I don't know, it's yours, Okay, this is the zebra. That's the zebra. Okay, the skin belongs to the zebra, not on your floor, right? But it's a very prized possession to get a zebra, and you know, now those are endangered and all, and protected and all that. But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, guys. Okay, I feel like you're feeling very vulnerable. Okay, I feel like you're feeling a little sensitive in June. I feel like you're feeling very psychic, and you're almost able to feel when the danger approaches or when the storm clouds are rolling in. It's like you can feel it before it comes. You're very connected in June. You're very in tune in June with everything that is going on around you, but also within you, air sign. It's like you're really paying attention to what's happening within. You're not, I feel like you are worrying about what's going on with that around you, because thank you, Spirit. I feel like you're starting to see the effects around you, and it's causing the shift within you. Like, I'll use my life as a perfect example, because I always do. I had asked Spirit like 3 weeks ago to please reveal the people that are not here for me in my life. Though I know it might be painful, and though I know it might be uncomfortable, I need to set stronger boundaries for myself, because I get myself hurt by trusting just anybody. And I'm tired of that. So I decided that I wanted people to be revealed to me, and they have been people from all different parts of my life. And it has been a very painful process. It has been something that has been really uncomfortable, but it's necessary so that new energy can come in. And I feel like Spirit is making it very abundantly clear to you what is working in your life and what is not working in your life. And it's becoming to the point where it's uncomfortable and you can't escape that feeling. And so you're not meant to. You're meant to fix this. You're meant to do, air signs please, you're meant to do what you're supposed to do. You're meant to follow your intuition. You're meant to go where you're feeling led. Follow your heart. You're meant to make those healthy changes and healthy things. And even though it's not easy, changing is not easy. Growing is not easy. Healing is not fun. None of it is fun. Actually, healing can be sometimes more painful than the wound itself, because when you're healing, it's like you're regenerating and it's causing other things to come up to the surface. I'm just saying, now is the time to definitely, air signs, do your shadow work if it's necessary, okay? Because I do see growth coming in the future. Personal healing and happiness on the bottom of the deck with the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So you could be wanting to heal again. How you connect with other people, because for me, Archangel Chamuel is all about your connections with other people, relationships around us, platonic, love, whatever, okay? And I feel like with the solar plexus here, you are learning about how you present yourself to the world is showing other people how they can treat you. It's just like the boundaries that I was talking about. You know, for me, the solar chakra talks about the sun. For me, this makes me think about your personal power. This makes me think about your personal strength, that face that you show the world. You're learning to strengthen yourself. You're learning to be authentic with yourself. You're learning to come from a place of your own truth, your own authority. And it's not trying to be mean to anybody. It's not trying to make people feel like, you know, they don't matter to you. It's just strengthening your own boundaries and doing the things that are necessary for you. I'm also getting a really big boost in your confidence in June. I'm feeling like you're feeling more confident with this chakra. I feel like you're also feeling like you're healing with that personal healing on the bottom of the deck. There could have been some kind of physical thing that was happening with you, physical element or something like that. You could be healing from that, air sign. It could also be mental. It could be emotional, spiritual. There could be spiritual healing. You could have been going through some kind of karma or something like that. We all go through karma, so don't let nobody here in tarot world tell you that people don't go through karma unless they're bad. Everybody goes through karma. Everybody racks up karma every single day, good and bad. That's just universal law, okay? But I do feel like you're gaining some kind of confidence because you're learning how to listen to your intuition. See how he's coming from his solar, but it reaches his heart and it's connected to the crown. It's like you can't have one without the other. You can't have confidence without having your heart open and being able to be vulnerable and love and allow yourself to love, right? And this is connected to spirit. It's like you're getting intense downloads that are telling you, air sign, heal yourself. Air sign, stand up for yourself. Air sign, work on yourself, right? Air sign, you're manifesting, you're creating your life. And if you're sitting here thinking that it's hopeless and that this can never be fixed, or I could never have that, or I could never grow, I can never, earn my own way, or I don't know whatever it is, right? You can. You can. But if you don't believe that you can, you won't do it. Because spirit can't pick you up and just like that. They're showing me that, whatever that saying is where they show the beach and they show the 2 footprints, and then when it says when you only see the 1 footprint, that's because that's where God was carrying you. And it's like, yeah, in certain aspects, right? But you're going to have to take care of yourself at some point. You're going to have to take charge of your own surroundings. And I feel like Spirit wants you to do that. So Spirit is giving you these intuitive notions. Spirit is intuitively leading you, giving you all kinds of downloads, letting you be aware of those around you that may mean you harm or may want to take from you. These things are coming to the light so you can actually build your confidence, so you can stand up for yourself, so you can put up your boundaries that you need to, and so you can therefore move forward from it. Because that's what you need to do. Once you recognize something toxic in your life and a cycle that's not ending no matter how hard you try, it is literally insanity to try to continue to make it work. Some things need to be called for what they are. It's uncomfortable, right? Like people... Sometimes you have to leave things behind. Sometimes you have to say goodbye. Sometimes you have to move forward. And it doesn't make you a quitter. It doesn't make you anything. It makes you strong within your own boundaries. It makes you worried about your own happiness. Just saying. I feel like you're gaining the courage to stand up for yourself in June, air sign. I feel like you're gaining the courage to do what makes you happy. You're learning what makes you happy. And it's connected to your heart and it's connected to your crown chakra. Spirit's been telling you this for a long time. You've been being led for a long time to do certain things, right? Rest and rejuvenation in June. So you are going to be feeling rejuvenated in June. Thank you, Spirit. That's what the message I was getting. You are going to be feeling very rejuvenated. You're going to be feeling like you're getting to rest or relax. You could be going on vacation. You could just be, making self-care a priority. And what is self-care? Self-care does not always look like sitting in a bathtub soaking for hours, although I'm a huge fan of that. But that's not always what self-care looks like. Sometimes self-care looks like doing whatever the hell you want to, or cooking your favorite meal, or not doing anything at all. Sometimes self-care looks like crying it out, letting it out. Getting angry, going to the gym and boxing it out, and letting go of some things. Sometimes self-care is doing the things that we don't always want to do because it's uncomfortable. That is what shadow work is when you have to face those uncomfortable parts of yourself, those parts that you hide from other people and that you lie to yourself about. Oh, I don't really have a problem. Oh, I've always been this way. But deep down inside, you don't feel good about some of the ways you are. Or you don't feel good about the connections that you have or the things that you let inside your body, air sign. So it's like you're recognizing this. And maybe this has happened in May going into June. You've already been recognizing this. You've already been seeing these things and wanting to make these changes and healing. And if that is you, air sign, you will be continuing that in June. And I do see you actually getting some healing. I see you actually, gaining some kind of confidence, standing in your authenticity, creating healthy boundaries. I see you resting. I see you having fun. Maybe going on hikes or getting out, going to the beach or wherever you can go. Maybe I'm hearing museums. Some of you, like to go to museums. You like to go for bike rides. I'm seeing all kinds of fun stuff. Just, I'm seeing a swing set at a park. I love to go to the park and swing on the swing set. That's fun, The only time you ever gonna hear me being a swinger. I'm just saying. I know I come across like a prude on this channel, but I'm actually a freak-a-leak. I just want to say I am very selective, first of all, and I do not share, honey. I do not share what's mine, because what's mine is mine, and I'll kill a bitch, literally, right? So I do not share. I don't need to, because I got more than enough personalities to keep you completely occupied, right? Anyways, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and see what else we have for my air signs. So we have all tied up. Whatever you, and it came out in reverse, and Spirit said read it reverse, but I'm going to put it upright. I feel like you're releasing whatever you've been feeling all tied up to. Why do I say that? Because the door to personal healing and happiness is on the bottom of the deck. And if air sign, if you're a little behind in this story, right, and you haven't caught up to us yet, where we're releasing the things that are not good for us, you will be considering seriously doing that in June. And why? Because again, Spirit is going to make it really obvious to you that there's people around you that want you for whatever it is that you got. Target. Look at that. Look how sad he looked like. Oh, damn. Another poacher. Like, he looked like that. He looks like, damn, well, I'm assuming he looks like, damn, another poacher. Really? Got me in his crosshairs. I feel like so this can be easy. This can be done. Ooh, Spirit. Spirit saying this can be done the hard way or this can be done the easy way. It's up to you, air sign, but I'm doing this because it needs to be done. You need to be moved forward. So you can release yourself, right? Or we can just make it painfully obvious that people around you are not there for you. And we'll see how it goes, right? But I feel like Spirit's very confident that with enough towers, you will eventually learn, right? That's just the energy I'm getting. So some of you are releasing yourselves with this, with this all tied up in reverse coming out. Some of you are releasing yourselves from certain things that are making you feel very stifled, very much like you're not living in your authenticity. You're not doing what you were meant to do, what you were brought here to do, or who you're meant to be. It's like some people are making you kind of like, because see, for me, right, with I think of my native roots, I think of Native American culture, and I think of the hair as it's signifying, you know, wisdom. It's signifying, you know, all that you've learned. And it's also like almost your antennas to Spirit. The way it's covered up with the all tied up, it's just giving me the intuition of people around you that want to try to like stifle your ideas or make you feel like you're not that smart, you're not that talented. And maybe you even have to go against what Spirit even tells you. But when you're with these people or when you're in this situation, you're not wanting to do this anymore. You're wanting to release yourself. Some of you actually might be wearing head coverings in June to protect your crown chakra as well from any psychic attacks you might have been feeling, right? That's actually a really good thing to do, air sign. You can do that. You can also, my altar, bendies. I leave them on my altar so they're charged, but you can also, put bendies on your third eye to protect your third eye from psychic attacks, okay? So some of you might be doing this, but I am getting the energy of people or situations around you that are trying to dumb you down or take your light away or make you feel like you really can't do it without them. You really can't survive. And for a second, you might have been believing that. I'm also feeling like, yeah, people around you want your ideas. They want what you have. They think that maybe you don't deserve it or maybe they should have it. I don't know. But again, with the deer and the zebra energy together, I'm getting a heavy prey type of energy and feeling very vulnerable and feeling like you're being taken advantage of, okay? So anything else for my air signs before we start clarifying? This card want to stay out. I'm actually going to keep it out. I wasn't going to keep it out, but I am going to keep it out because it's came out so many times in the reading. I want to clarify it. And then look what we have on the bottom of the deck. Air signs bestie, right? The air signs bestie. Envious bitches around. Same shit, different day. I swear, Spirit. Anyways, but yeah, you are healing from that though. I feel like people have been envious of you and have been stifling you. This actually might have been kind of blocking your money and keeping a door to romance closed, right? With that in reverse, I do not feel like it's a mistake. I feel like that's meant to be like that. I feel like envious people around you, right? Whether you realize this about them or not, I feel like you do though, because I feel like you've had your intuition again. A little spice sense is telling you there's a hunter out there somewhere, okay, that wants what you got. So yeah, people are trying to block you from your happiness or keep you away from things that are really meant for you, that Spirit has placed here for you. And some of this might be hard. Some of this you might have to do the work, you know, but I feel like you can have it. I feel like Spirit's like, look, you can have it easy and shitty, or you can have it really fucking good and hard. It's really up to you, because as much effort and work as you're willing to put in, you will be rewarded, is what Spirit's saying. So if you want to take the easy way and the comfortable way out, you will not like it, but it'll be easy and comfortable, as in it's the devil that you know versus the one you don't. I don't know, right? Like, it's still a devil. So I don't know. Take it as it resonates, air sign, but that's kind of what I'm getting for June. You are healing from some envious people or some envious energy around you. You've released it from you. You've moved forward, whatever, or you're going to. And this is beneficial to you. This is healing to you. This helps you relax. Air signs, please. I've been drinking so much water. I mean, that's all I really drink is water and coffee, but I've been drinking so much water. It's like crazy. So what do we have for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What is the third chakra here? That's way too many. Third chakra here for in June. What is this here for? My air signs, please. If I could just get one card, that would be great. I'm not really trying to get a whole bunch. So, the wheel. There's something about once you stand into your personal power, which is what I get with this, the solar. Because the solar plexus makes me think of the sun. The sun makes me think of personal power. That's when the wheel turns. That's when everything changes. And it happens fast. Because it's almost like, again, something was blocking you. It's like a pipe that's got a blockage, and then once it busts through... Sorry. I cannot fucking speak with this Mercury retrograde. Anyways, it's like sometimes I just want to pull out my tongue and have a conversation with it and be like, you're gonna fucking work. Anyways. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I feel like there's been a blockage, and once the blockage is released, it's like it's flowing now, and it goes. You get opportunities, you get money, you get lovers, you get happiness, you get confidence, your anxiety goes away, your physical elements start to heal. It's like you're a whole new girl, right? Or boy, whatever. Do you. But I feel like, yeah, it's like, you know, there's like something that changes within you. Okay, massively when you step into your personal power, when you set up your boundaries, when you release the things that you know damn well aren't good for you, people, places, things, right? You release them and you don't look back, you stand in your convictions, and you do it because you're standing up for yourself. I'm telling you, something changes in June. Something comes in. It brings like some kind of huge shift. Yes, death, transformation. Exactly. You close one door and it instantly opens up another one, because death is but a door. It's not the end. And I just split it on the Six of Wands. So this could be recognition coming in. This could be victory. This could just be an upgrade. This could be a glow up that comes in. I'm telling you, air sign, if you stand up for yourself and you walk away from toxicity in June, you take you stand in your personal power. I'm telling you, something comes in. It shifts everything for you. It releases something. This is too many, and I'm definitely not going to take them, right? But I feel like the Knight of Swords with the Three of Swords, that's 4 swords. So it's almost like some tower moment has to happen. Some heartbreak or some release or some letdown, some hurt, some ending. It has to happen, air sign. But when it does happen, it's like you get to get away from this. And there could also been this feeling of somebody that's done this to you, like they hurt you and then they ran, right? Or maybe y'all did this to each other is kind of the energy for some of you as well, all right? But there's going to be healing that's going to come from this, because this is 4 swords that's out here, okay? The 3 plus the Knight. Keep up with me, air sign, right? And the Tower, le Tower. What was I saying about towers coming out? So Spirit's like, look, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Don't that look hard? Don't that look not easy? Don't that look like every fucking day for an air sign? I'm just saying, guys, not every air sign, but some of us, I'm just saying, there's going to be towers that are going to be here to put you on spiritual balance, put you on emotional balance. So the towers only come when you refuse to see what needs to be seen. If you're willing to be very realistic with yourself, honest with yourself, if you're willing to look at your own bullshit, right? Look at the bullshit in other people and see it for what it is, call it for what it is, and make, you know, very real changes, these towers are not going to be needed, because you're making the change yourself. Now, if somebody around you is extremely good at hiding something, or extremely good at doing some facade, or something is not working in your favor that you're not aware of, then yes, Spirit will throw in a tower. But still, even then, that's the moment that you're supposed to walk away, or you're supposed to leave. Not go, well, maybe I'll just stay. You know, like, it's like, how many times are we gonna have to go through this, says Spirit, okay? So, again, I'm not trying to lecture you guys, but when you stand in your personal power in June, you're going to see that something is gonna change. Rest and rejuvenation. What is this here for my air signs in June, please? Thank you, Spirit. To get emotionally balanced. This is one of the most emotionally balanced king, could be a queen, right? King of Cups for me, of all tarot decks, just because he's very in tune, right? His eyes are closed. He is coming from a place of his heart space. His heart is open. He is intuitively, I feel like, feeling with the Pisces energy here, with the fish. It's just like he's letting things flow. He's working with the ebb and flow. He's trusting that ships are coming in. He's trusting and he's getting messages from divine. I always get a very positive energy from this King of Cups, personally. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And look how both of their eyes are closed. So, air sign, this could just be literally Spirit saying, get your ass to bed. Get some sleep, air sign. Right? Take a melatonin. Okay? Do what you need to do to get some sleep. Smoke some indica. Whatever it is. Okay? Do what you need to do to get some sleep because you're regenerating something. I also get that with the starfish. You know, starfishes, they lose a limb and it grows back. So you might have lost something. Again, I love the analogy, Spirit. Thank you. That's exactly what I've been saying the whole time. You might lose something, but something else is coming in. Whatever you lose, it's getting replaced. Whatever you think you might lose, it will be replaced. Like, you are so taken care of. You just need to be vulnerable. You just need to be open. You just need to allow yourself to trust in the process, to allow yourself to trust in Spirit. You need to be brave, air sign. Watch that movie Brave. All right, why all tied up? Why is this here for air sign in June? Because we need to keep it moving like Susan, because y'all are always the longest one. Knight of Wands, you want to break free from something. And remember, the all tied up was in reverse, and Spirit said, read it as reverse, and look what came out for it. Because you're not going to be all tied up anymore if you decide to move forward, if you decide to make some change, if you decide to, you know, expand and grow. I feel like opportunity comes in that even frees you too, because the Knight of Wands can be my unexpected card. This can be, you know, just, again, fated things, destined encounters, things you're not really expecting, air sign, because I feel like you're just not right now. It's been rough for air signs is what I'm getting. So we have the Knight of Wands, and I feel like opportunity is going to come in that's going to free you here. The Page of Cups was on the bottom of the deck, so this could be a new lover, or this could be an opportunity that you're not really expecting, that it's almost like, it feels like it's a once in a blue moon. I think I had said that for, no, it wasn't for you guys, sorry. I've done a lot of videos tonight, but anyways. The Page of Cups with this one in particular for this deck, when pigs will fly, right? Oh, that'll happen when pigs fly. Well, I think some pigs might be flying. Right? I think some pigs might be flying, because I think you're going to be released from something, or something's going to happen that's going to help you get released, and you're not really expecting it. And when it happens, it's like, wow, I never expected that. I thought pigs would fly before that would happen. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I just split on the Ten of Wands. You release a burden. You let go of it. People might be saying that about you too, like, wow, I never expected that to happen. I never expected, and people might not understand your choices, and that's the thing. These people don't understand your choices, and you know why? You know why they don't? Because they only want to think about what they can get out of you, okay? And you're thinking about yourself. You're doing yourself. That sounded, that sounded not great, but you are though, okay? And fabulously, I might add. So, the door to personal healing and happiness. Why is this here for my air signs? The Emperor. Can it get any more clear? I really feel at this point it's just getting redundant, and we're going to go ahead and do our oracle messages, because at this point, you know, why is it here? Because you're standing in your personal power. That's what the Emperor is. He goes after what he wants. He conquers, right? He takes what he feels like he deserves. He works hard for everything that he gets, okay? And even though he's always seated in the tarot, actually, he's done a lot. That's why he deserves to sit down. He deserves to take a break, and so do you. There's a lot of seated energy here. Rest, relax, rejuvenate in June, because things might be picking up in July, August. Shit about to take off, air sign, and maybe you should just take June. Should just cut what needs to be cut. Let yourself go into that hermit hole or heal or whatever you need to do. Relax, do you, self-care. So that way, whenever this wheel turns, because I swear it's about to, you'll be ready for this. Because whatever is about to come in, whatever is about to turn in your favor is seriously about to work out. And it's about to come fast. Now, for some of you, you could definitely be meeting a masculine energy. I'm getting this specifically for feminines, okay? You could be meeting a masculine energy. Could be a water sign, could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be, okay? But this person is going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved, air sign. Point blank period. This person is going to appreciate you. And I feel like it's important that you're healed when this happens. This is crazy because I was just telling fire signs this, and now I'm going to tell you guys this. When I left my ex, I didn't think I was ever going to love again because he was a karmic and it was really, really bad, our relationship. So I didn't think that I was ever going to love again, but then I did. I found somebody and it was very unexpected and I didn't expect it, and it lasted but a minute in time, but I felt real love with that person. Call me stupid, call me crazy, but I'm a lover, right? I love people. And I got my heart broken. And you know what? I'm very thankful for that because it opened my heart. I didn't think that I was able to love again, and that person taught me that actually I could. Now, sometimes that needs to happen to release a blockage. You need to have your heart broken sometimes. So that way when the right person comes along, you'll know how to love them. You won't be a jaded bitch that doesn't want to love anybody and doesn't want to let anybody in. Because this person that's coming isn't going to break your heart like the one that needed to. Okay? So I feel like for some of you, that is going to be your story, air sign, and you are going to be finding somebody that is going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. They're not going to want to, put anything above you or make you feel, any type of way. They're just going to do what they need to do for you. I am getting this specifically for some of you. Obviously not for everybody. Okay? Obviously not for everybody. That's why I say, guys, all the time, life is about perspective. You can step into the victim mode or you can be a warrior. I choose to be a warrior. I choose to be a fighter because that's what I've been in a lot of past lifetimes. I've been very ferocious. So I know that I'm a fighter and that's what I'm meant to be. So what do we have? What do we have for my air signs for June? It'll be a cold day in hell before you ever see me give up. I'm like literally, oh, that's way too many of those cards. I'm like literally, I just don't know how to. That's the thing. I just don't know how to give up. So only 2 cards came out. Oh, and they good ones too, air sign. My bad. You're like, what? 9 of Cups reversed. So yeah, 9 of Cups with 9 of Coins. You are almost there to your happiness. You are almost there to your abundance. You just need to do one thing. You just need to release one thing, or you need to fix one thing, or you need to whatever. Get your life together or do whatever you need to do, air sign. Take it as it resonates, okay? But I do feel like you're going to be gaining some kind of independence. You're going to be gaining some kind of, again, personal power, personal security in June, and wishes are going to come true. Wish fulfillment is going to be coming true. If some of you have been working on your addictions here with this 9 of Cups, because this can be overindulging sometimes, you're going to be independent of that. You're going to be trying to remove yourself from that energy. You're not wanting to, be a slave to something. That's how it felt when I smoked cigarettes. I felt like I was a slave to something when I smoked cigarettes. Like, I couldn't not go a whole shift at work without having cigarettes, especially around those people. I couldn't, right? But you get what I'm saying. When I quit, which has been 2 years, in May, this May, it's 2 years that I quit cold turkey. Hardest thing I ever did, but it was totally worth it. I'm free of that now. I can do damn near anything without having a cigarette, including stress the fuck out. And I have several times. I went through that little heartbreak I was telling you about without a cigarette. Okay? And I never thought I'd be able to do that. So don't ever tell yourself that you can't do something, air sign, because if you tell yourself you can't, you won't. But if you believe in yourself, you will. And I promise you, look, deception is around you. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to let you know. Somebody wants your little skin, right? Somebody wants your, Your meat, your juicy meat. Somebody's not being who they say they are, and Spirit's going to reveal this person to you, or already has, and you need to listen. You need to stand in your personal power. You need to leave, no matter how uncomfortable it is and no matter how it makes you look. Fuck how you look. Fuck what other people think about you. Who gives a damn what other people think about you? They're not living your life. They don't have your feelings. They don't have your problems. They don't know where you're come from, and they don't know you. Really, right? Because if they want to control you and make you do what they want you to do, they're not here for you at the end of the day. Because people who love you want you to be happy, even if it means being away from them. Sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes that's how it is, guys. Make a wish, which I like coming out with this Nine of Cups here. Because I'm telling you, you guys are getting a wish. Cycle is completing in June. Look at this. Thank you, Spirit. These messages are so right on. A cycle is completing in June. Everything is everything. This one comes out constantly for us. I have so many in here, guys, and this one always comes out because I feel like Spirit wants to keep reminding you everything is everything. Everything is connected. Everything has happened for a reason. Things are happening very synchronistically, very significantly, and you need to pay attention to the signs, air sign. It's like imperative because, you know, Spirit wants you to be happy. You can live in the misery that you're in or whatever, or keep doing things the same way that you've been doing them, air sign, and it's fine. But Spirit would, you know, like to see you do the things that you came here to do. Let it go so you may grow. Because I'm telling you, when you let it go, when you stand in your personal power, something happens. The wheel turns and make it rain, says Spirit, okay? They better not never let me in a strip club because everybody fitting to get it. Anyways. Be like, make it shake for me. All right. So unexpected come up. Unexpected come. Do they even have strip clubs open anymore? I don't know. But yeah, unexpected come up. Basically, Wheel of Fortune. You're like, damn, I had to leave that behind, or I left that behind, or I did that. I don't know what's gonna happen now. And Spirit's like, that's what we've been waiting for, boss. That's what we've been waiting for. Unexpected come up, right? Release yourself. Something coming. Could be a whole ass man or a whole ass woman or what the hell ever, a whole ass job. This could definitely be with this personal healing and happiness and Emperor. This could be a new position of authority. You could be asked to lead something. It could be really good pay. It could give you the independence you want. Bam. Some of you guys might have to go get some kind of, like, I'm hearing like a job out there in the real world or something. You might do that, or if you haven't already, or whatever. Or again, you're getting some kind of upgrade at your work. Things are just increasing for you. Travel. So travel could be happening in June. I think I mentioned that in the reading at some point, but if not, there it is. And yes, do your chakra work because it's extremely important that you stay balanced, air sign, okay? All right, air sign. I'm really happy that Spirit asked me to wait to do y'all's reading, and I saw how petty you guys were in the community section where you're like, it's air season, and if we gotta wait, everybody wait. But I understand because I am an air sign myself, right? All right, guys. I love you guys so much, and I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I hope it did something. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.